So I think I'm streaming right now. Hold up. Let me check. All right. Hello. Hello. Yep. There we go. All right. So basically, all right. So as you guys can see right here, we took this demand zone as the entry right here. This demand zone as the entry. Targeting these highs. That's what I want to go for. But it seems like we're gonna have to like break it here. But I didn't take this because it was like pretty late at the time this was forming. It was like at like 6 in the morning my time. So I'm gonna look for another opportunity today. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is obviously look at what London is doing. Obviously it's a Saturday, so it's not really the real market. This is crypto obviously. So I just want to get some trades going. You know what I mean? But yeah, basically right here as you can see. Let me just put this here over here. Okay. So let me just go to the weekly chart first. Let me see. Okay, so you can see these highs were swept. So obviously we have a bearish bias for now, and we have a fair value gap which is being mitigated right now. As you can see, it's already been used, and this one was already used as well. So we're using this one, this fair value gap. That's one we're mitigating right now. So we're tapping into this and we're going higher towards this drawn liquidity. So as you can see right here, we're tapping this. Boom. All right. So fuck, get out of here. Okay. This is a demand level retest. As you can see, there's a demand level parallel to this shit. So what we're going to do is, this is the fair value gap that's being used as support. So it's basically headed upwards. It's going to head towards this drawn liquidity. So we have a weekly bias towards this drawn liquidity right here. So because we took out this, but overall, we're going to like basically sweep this high. And then obviously we see this manipulation now, and then we're basically going lower. So it's all right. Yeah, so basically we have a bullish bias as far as the weekly draw goes. Let me just highlight this as a weekly VSL draw. Okay, so basically, yeah, we're using this as support as well. We know that for a fact. So now let's go down to daily. So as you can see, let me just get rid of this for now because I'm trying to get a bias. So obviously we have this low swept over here. So these lows are swept. It's using this fair value gap as support, as you can see. This is the daily fair value gap, and it's using this. So let me just mark this as daily fair value gap. So it's going higher from here, obviously. So let's go down towards. So we seem to have a high which is already taken out. So I'm expecting a bit of a retracement for order flow. So I'm expecting price to sort of drop towards this. And then this is basically it's not really formed, so because this candle's not formed yet. But yeah, on average, we're basically just gonna like pull back to like this area right after and then like go lower. But as far as today goes, I can see this is gonna like sort of sweep. So as you can see, we have the manipulation candle. We're gonna have a bit of distribution towards this fair value gap and then go higher from there. That's what I'm expecting price to do. So I'm expecting price to sort of bring it down a bit. Because as far as I can see, this is basically a doji candle. So it's basically an indecisive candle. But we do have bullish pressure from what I can see, but it's basically a balanced out candle, so we can't really make a prediction as to what it's gonna do, right? All right, so let's go down to 4-hour. So you can see that on the 4-hour we have a balanced price range, as you can see. So it's basically using this price range right here as like a balance. Right here. So you can see this is using this balanced price range as like a support level. But here's the thing, I want to wait for price to sort of retrace and then probably use this fair value gap right here as 4-hour fair value gap. So let me see this price. I want to see price retest this 4-hour fair value gap. So right now, obviously, I'm not trying to do anything except for maybe right here. We have a good demand zone over here, but I would ideally wait for a reaction at this point. So I'm expecting price to sort of sweep, come down, use this, so this is parallel to this point, and maybe sweep a little below, and then go lower. Fuck, my bad. So we basically sweep, come like about here, then go higher, and basically towards this draw. So if I could take it from, on average, if that happens, if I could take it from this point to this point, it's just 1 to 6. So at least if I can get like a 1 to 5, that would be ideal. But this is on the 4 hours, so this is basically a support level. On the 15-minute, as you can see, it seems to be retesting, so price seems to be retesting, and we have this trend line pattern over here. So we have obviously we have the breakout traders. Oh fuck, my bad. So we have the breakout traders right here. So we have this, and we also have the breakout right here. So you can see that these are the breakout traders. So as you can see, we got the breakout traders got manipulated over here, and obviously we want to like see where the breakout traders are placing their stop losses as well. So basically what I'm expecting price to do is take out this. So as you can see, it took out this demand level right here. So I'm expecting price to drop here, right? I'm expecting price to drop here, retest this, right? Retest this, and then go higher from there. So probably towards this swing high, because it seems to be breaking towards a internal term low. It seems to be pulling back much larger than I expected. So I'm gonna go towards this, my swing low, and this is my TP. So I get like 1 to 2.4 on average. So yeah, basically I'm expecting for a price pullback somewhere like, oh, probably below this. So I'm gonna get rid of these lines just to avoid confusion. But yeah, basically this is the breakout trading. But as you can see right here, I'm expecting this low to be swept. Retest this fair value gap, this 4-hour fair value gap below, and obviously, like, you know, it's a sort of sweep and then go higher, because obviously we have a bullish bias on the daily and the weekly. So wait, let me just write that down. Bullish bias on the daily and the weekly. All right. So we have a bullish bias on the daily and the weekly. So the overall draw is somewhere up here. See, this is the overall draw. So some people might call this a market maker buy model. So as you can see, sell side of the curve, buy side of the curve. But as you can see, we're going to use this 4-hour fair value gap. So I want to see a reaction at this 4-hour fair value gap. That's what I'm expecting. And I'm expecting price to sort of sweep below this swing low, and then test out this 4-hour fair value gap, use it as support, because we have a bullish bias, as I mentioned over here. So obviously it's gonna like test out the 4-hour fair value gap, use it as support, sweep towards it, and then, because this is the interterm low, so it's gonna retest this level, sweep it, and then go higher. So I'm expecting an interterm high, something like this, right? So it's basically this is parallel to this. So I'm gonna expect a sweep right after this. I'm gonna expect price to do this. I mean, let me just like draw this. Let's see if it's accurate. But either it would take out taking this out is very unlikely, because it basically went towards it's gonna like go towards here at most, because this is the order block. So basically this is the supply level order block right here. So even if it does take this out, eventually it will drop here, right? Even let's say for example, if it comes here and it takes this demand level supply level off. My bad, I keep getting that fucking confused. But if it tests this supply level, and then comes back to the demand level, what it's going to do is it's going to sweep this interterm low, and then once it sweeps this interterm low, it's going to reverse from this fair value gap using it as support, right? So I'm expecting price to do this sweep, right? So come here, right? Sweep below, and then go maybe form like an interterm high somewhere here, and then pull back towards a fair value gap that's like right here, and then we keep going towards this draw. Okay, this is the draw that I want to go for. For example, if it does pull all the way here, then I have a much bigger ratio trade. For example, if this pulls up, let's say like over here, I have a 1 to 5.26, right? After the manipulation, I think the first manipulation might not be the most ideal spot, because it might manipulate further and take out any other manipulations. For example, let's say over here, I'm expecting like the first manipulation. I'm expecting to, I see like a high probability order block, and I'm entering off of this order block. I think you're more than likely to get liquidated if that's the case. But if you entry, like for example, like I think a fair value gap in this scenario would be much better, because you can like entry off like a breaker, like a unicorn model basically. So like let's say it like sort of pulls back and then comes lower, higher, lower, and then just pulls back towards this bullish fair value gap. Overall buy side of the curve, sell side of the curve, boom, TP right there. Okay, so ideally I wouldn't want to entry like a target all the way here. I would target for this. Okay, because I think it's pulling back, because it's breaking this interterm low, but it seems like it's pulling back towards it, so it might be just like a fake out. So as you can see, it's like sweeping. Let's see how it tests out this fair value gap, this unmitigated FVG, and let's see how it goes, because it's gonna like sort of tap and then go lower, and then like sweep this liquidity and then go higher from there towards this BSL draw right here. So I'm gonna draw this right here. So overall, oh fuck, my bad. Alright, so basically I gotta go for a bit, but yeah, I'll be back in a while. So yeah, this is basically 1 to 3.5, almost 1 to 3.5 trade, and I'm gonna be back in a while because I gotta go for now, because I think I gotta eat. But yeah, I'm gonna be back. So it's gonna basically use this inverse fair value gap right here, tap lower, come sweep this, and then go higher. So my draw is gonna be here, 1 to 3, 1 to 3.5. Alright, I'm gonna head out for now, and once it reaches here, let's see how